Marseille continued their habit of blowing hot and cold this season, falling to a 3-1 defeat away to mid-table Amiens to record a fourth straight match without a victory. The hosts went ahead in the 11th minute before Marseille equalized through an exquisite hit from Dario Benedetto, only to be pegged back again by a 42nd minute penalty. Amiens sealed the win in injury time with a goal from Steven Mendoza. The rest of the Ligue 1 weekend is set to be bookended by a top-of-the-table clash between PSG and Angers and a mouth-watering, hotly anticipated derby between Saint-Etienne and Lyon. Nantes will also host Nice, while a resurgent Monaco will hope to continue their climb up the table when they take on Montpellier. Fourth-placed Lille also play Nîmes at home. Claude Puel is set to be back in the Ligue 1 dugout following a 3-year absence after he signed a 3-year deal with Saint-Etienne on Friday afternoon. Out of work since being sacked by Leicester City in February, the Frenchman will take charge in the hotly awaited derby against Lyon on Sunday. It'll be the 5th Ligue 1 club that he manages. South Africa trounced 14-man Italy 49-3 in their must-win game to keep their Rugby World Cup hopes alive. The Springboks punished the Italians, who had prop Andrea Lavotti sent off early in the second half with 7 tries, including a brace from the electric Cheslin Kobe. The win sees them go provisionally top of Pool B. It's do or die for Argentina, as nothing less than a win against England on Saturday will keep their hopes of a quarter-final berth alive. But Las Pumas fly half Benjamin Urdapilleta is not about to let that pressure get to him and his team. I don't want to use words like afraid. Always before a crucial game, we feel a lot of pressure. But I try to convert this pressure into motivation. This adrenaline is very important to play, and I use it to be more confident in myself. And I will play my best on the pitch. Argentina haven't won against England in a test match since June 2009 and will be desperately hoping to buck that trend at the 10th time of asking. Novak Djokovic was in devastating form as he cruised to a 6-1, 6-2 victory over Lucas Pouille in the quarter-final of the Tokyo Open on Friday. The world number 1 wasted little time on the court, ruthlessly smashing the 24th-ranked Frenchman in 50 minutes. Djokovic played with merciless efficiency throughout, hitting 8 aces while winning 82% of points on his first serve as he powered through his straight sets victory. Across the LOC in Beijing, Dominic Thiem powered past Andy Murray in straight sets to reach the last 4 of the China Open. Andy Murray, playing his first ADP Tour quarterfinal in over a year, engaged Thiem in some fascinating exchanges at the start, but was ultimately no match for the top-seeded Austrian, eventually succumbing to a 6-2, 7-6 defeat. Thiem will face Kachanov in the last 4. Ashley Barty called it one of her highest quality performances of the year after fighting back from a set down to beat Petra Kvitova and earn a maiden appearance in the China Open semi-final. The Australian world number 1 beat the 7th-seeded Czech 4-6, 6-4, 6-3 after 2 hours and 8 minutes of edge-of-the-seat action that saw her hit 31 winners with just 20 unforced errors. Delilah Mohammed broke her own world record to win gold in the 400-meter hurdles at the World Athletic Championships in Doha. The American clocked in a time of 52.16 seconds to edge out compatriot Sydney McLaughlin in an enthralling race. Her time was 0.04 seconds faster than the previous world record she had set in July. There was no world record in the men's 400 meters hurdles final, but Stephen Gardiner still put in a phenomenal performance to run the 8th fastest time in history to claim gold. The 24-year-old Bahamian clocked in 43.48 seconds, finding another gear in the last 100 meters to finish ahead of Anthony Jose Zambrano and Fred Curley. Free from the menace of strong winds, the 4th stage of the Tour of Croatia was won by Serbia's Dusan Rajovic. The Adria Mobile rider won a final sprint that was punctuated by several falls to cross the line at 3 hours, 30 minutes and 24 seconds ahead of Paul Simeone and Henrik Hausler in 2nd and 3rd. Astana's Yevgeny Gildic nonetheless remains top of the overall standings, 6 seconds ahead of Mitchelton Scott's Alex Edmondson. In golf, home heroes dominated day 2 of the Open de España in Madrid as Adri Arnaus and Rafa Cabrero Bello headed into the weekend sharing the lead. Arnaus carded a 66 and Cabrero Bello a 65 to sit atop the leaderboard at 11 under par apiece. Samuel Del Valle and John Ram kept a wonderful day for the host nations, carding 65 and 67 to end the day 3rd and 4th in the rankings.
From North to South Africa, from Bamako to Nairobi, from Accra to Mogadishu. bringing you all the political, economic, cultural and social news from Africa for a better insight into an ever-changing continent.
Across Africa, presented by Georgia Calvin-Smith on France 24 and France24.com.